Alright, good morning everybody, and welcome back. This is going to be a new series of videos. I'm going to call it our Tailgate Talk videos, because as you can see, we're at the tailgate of my Jeep Gladiator. It's mostly going to be gear review videos, just shout outs to companies that I think make a great product. Not endorsed or sponsored by any of these people. I did pay for today's item with my own money. They didn't give me anything. They did offer a discount, which I'll talk about here in a minute, but it didn't have anything to do with this review. So yeah, we're going to stand at the tailgate here. I'm not going to be on camera. I'm just going to show you the product and talk about it and give you kind of my first impressions. And hopefully these won't go too long, just quick little videos about products that I think are worthwhile and good. Otherwise they wouldn't be on here, because I'm not going to talk about garbage. So today's product is a product by Fulltang Tactical. They make a bunch of chest rigs and backpacks and accessories for those items, and you can go to their website, fulltangtactical.com, if you want to see more of what they make. But today's item is going to be the Pioneer Chest Rig. As you can see here, Pioneer Chest Rig from Fulltang Tactical again. And I'm going to talk about a couple of things. First, you know, the chest rig pretty much comes as you see it. I did get a couple of accessories and options that they have on their website for when you get a chest rig. They have a bunch of different chest rigs. So they have like a recon one, they have a low vis modular chest rig bag. They have you know, just different configurations depending on what you're looking for. They have a Woodsman. I really like the Pioneer, just going through their website and looking at the different designs. This one seemed to fit my needs the most. So yeah, so what did I get? What did I order? I ordered the chest rig itself, which is pretty much what you see here in front of you. I did order these, as you can see, these kind of padded strap sleeves. This is Molly underneath here, and then these sleeves cover that just to give you a little bit of extra cushion on your shoulders, which I don't know if I needed or not, but I thought it was a good idea to do it while I was setting it up, so I ordered that. I did order this thumb pull, because in this front pocket is where you can put your CCW at, and you know, carry it here in this front pocket. So this is kind of like a rip cord, so to speak, so you don't have to undo the zippers, and you can quickly gain access to that weapon system in there if you need it in an emergency or whatever. So yeah, so this is an extra piece that you can buy. It's not very expensive, but it Velcros inside. Again, allows you to rip that front pocket open. And what else did I get? So I got the sleeves, I got that. And I'm trying to think of what else did I get for this that I'm forgetting about. I did order a Molly Velcro panel, so I can put some patches on the front, a couple of basic patches on the front of this. That was out of stock, so I'm still waiting on that. But they make a ton of accessories for these things. They make an organizer pocket that Velcros into. This is kind of like your man purse area, and I'll go over that in a minute. And then, you know, the front, like I talked about, is kind of where all the action happens, so to speak. So the front is pretty much isolated, at least the way I have mine set up, to that weapon system in the front, and then in the back is kind of like man purse stuff. So yeah, that's how I have mine set up. I haven't worn it out yet, out and about, or like this isn't going to be something I wear in town. This is mostly for when we're out in the woods camping or whatever. And that kind of leads us into, why did I buy this, right? Like, what prompted me to spend the money and get something like this? Well, really what it was is, you know, you're out there camping, overlanding, sitting around the campfire, cooking breakfast, cooking dinner, moving around, going hiking, taking the kids around for walks and entertaining them. I just don't like to have a bunch of crap in my pockets or weighting down around my waist. You know, it seems like every time I go out, I've got a flashlight. I've got all your typical EDC stuff in your pockets. Got the pocket knife. I've got a flashlight. I might have an extra mag. I've got my weapon system usually on my hip. And, you know, you end up getting weighted down with stuff in your pockets. And it's just kind of a pain in the butt. It's not super comfortable. So the idea for me was, hey, I'll get this chest rig. I'll put everything that I usually carry in my pockets and maybe a couple of extra things without, you know, overloading it and turning it into a straight up purse. And I'll just keep everything there, and it'll be easily accessible, you know, on my chest. I'll have everything right at hand's reach. My hands will be free if I need to do anything. And should I need to, you know, go use the restroom or in the woods or go to bed or whatever I need to do, I want to take, maybe I want to switch from shorts during the day to pants at night. You know, it's just super easy to have everything in one place. I can just take this off, hang it up in a tree while I go to the bathroom, or keep it close, you know, close enough to reach in case something happens. But I can take it off if I want to do that. If I'm going to change into pants to shorts to pants or vice versa, I can just take this off and set it down and change and then throw it back on. I'm not emptying pockets, and I'm not taking holsters off and transferring them from one belt to another or vice versa. So that's my thought on this, is that, yeah, when I'm out there exploring the woods or just, you know, camping with friends or whatever and sitting around the campfire or whatever, I just have this, everything I need at within reach, and it's not weighting down my pants or around my hip or makes it somewhat uncomfortable when you're sitting in chairs and so forth. You could even argue it might be quicker to deploy the firearm if you're sitting down from a chest rig versus your waist if you're sitting in some kind of a camp chair, and you might have, if you don't have a appendix carry, it might be easier to get it out of here quickly than versus your hip from a seated position. I don't know. Again, I haven't tried any of that, but I'm really happy with it so far. The quality is way better than I could have expected. I was turned on to this from a buddy of mine, and he was kind of raving about it, so I went ahead and picked one up because, again, I had thought about the kind of doing things differently out there in the woods. So yeah, the quality is super good. The zippers, they're all those kind of like waterproof rubberized zippers, real quality. With all the zippers have the pulls on them. I would go even a step further and say that these zippers are probably oversized for what you could have got away with, but that's nice. It makes it easier to have these kind of bigger oversized zippers. They're going to hold up good. The buckles are all super strong. No complaints about, you know, sometimes these things can be cheap. Chinese, again, I don't know where they get their buckles from, that they don't come across as inexpensive, crappy buckles that are going to break or get brittle and fail on you. So that was a good thing. But the stitching and just the design overall is really, really cool. So their MOLLE is really nicely done. You have an outer pocket here, which maybe you want to keep some, some really kind of real quick access stuff if you wanted, I don't know, a cigarette lighter or whatever you want. You know, but it's a little easier to get to this front pouch if you need to. The second pouch we talked about already, and what's in here, we already know that. And then kind of this man purse area. What I like is when you're wearing it, you know, I'm not going to have a picture of me wearing it right now because I'm not put together enough to put myself on camera. But, you know, imagine it on your chest. This thing opens. It almost opens like a table. It doesn't fall. It's not allowed to fall all the way upside down where everything's going to slide out. So what do I have? You've got some pockets here for different things, which is nice. Like I said, they sell an accessory kind of Velcro in thing that has some additional pockets if you want stuff on both sides. I hope you guys can see this pretty well on the video. But just some stuff I threw in here this morning. Some kind of EDC items that I thought were relevant to keep in here. So I like these half Leathermans. You know, you don't have the pliers, but you kind of have everything else. But this isn't a video on these. But so I got like a half Leatherman over here. Of course, you've got the extra magazine. You know, just as you can never have too many rounds of ammo, I guess. And flashlight, little rechargeable flashlight. There you go. Yep. And then since I only have the half Leatherman, for the occasions that you need pliers, I have these little EDC pliers, which are super cool and very strong. I think they would work better than a Leatherman would. But yeah, so those are here. Keep those in there. I've got a notepad with a pencil, of course, and I have a little fire starter in here right now. But again, that's just kind of some stuff I went through this morning and decided to throw in there to get this thing started. I do have a provision to carry a fixed blade on here, fixed blade knife, which I'm planning on doing in the near future. I do need to order the accessory from Fulltang to mount that knife, because I think that they have solved the problem with mounting a Kydex sheet on gear. They make a dirk sheath attachment. I'm planning on putting on the right side MOLLE panel here with the handle facing up, so I'll mount the fixed blade knife here. Probably going to go with the Gerber strong arm, since that seems to be a real popular knife right now. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little bit of a tripod incident there where I moved around too much and the camera fell off of the tailgate. So, but anyway, we're back up and rolling. I was talking about mounting a fixed blade knife on here. I'm going to go with the Gerber strong arm knife. It's got great reviews. It's a great knife. I'm going to use the dirk sheath from Fulltang and attach that knife to this area here on my strong side, and it'll be mounted vertically. You get some extra padding here on the back just while I'm holding this and kind of showing everybody. You get some padding. Again, I talked about the knife being on this side. You've got MOLLE on both sides though, if you want to mount something else over here. So super cool chest rig, really high quality. I think that they did a great job. There's a bit of a wait time on these when you order them, but it didn't take too terribly long. I think it might have been a couple of weeks before I got it, so not bad. Like I said, the main thing is that it's comfortable. The way they've got it designed is you've got these straps coming to the top, and then these under shoulder, underarm attachment points here on the sides make it really comfortable. I didn't feel like it was weighting me down. I didn't feel like it was slipping or moving around a ton. And you can just pop off one of these sides and slip out of it super easily without, you know, doing some awkward thing over your head or whatever. So yeah, very cool. Fulltang Tactical. I think I talked about everything I wanted to cover. Chest rig. Going to primarily use this as my man purse, I guess you could say, while in the outdoors, walking around, doing our overlanding and camping trips. Just something to keep all the important stuff on you at camp without weighting down your pockets, without weighting down your waist, within arm's reach quickly. So yeah, I think this is they're gonna work out good. I'll do a follow-up video out in the field of me actually using this, but I do think it's a good solution, and I hope it proves to be actually out using it. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today. Again, you can go to their website, Fulltang Tactical, to find out prices on this stuff. I want to say that this chest rig, which pretty much comes with everything you need, is about $190. which may sound like a lot, but again, when you have it in your hands and you look at the quality and the way this thing is designed, I really do feel it was worth the money to spend. You know, you buy once, cry once, they always say. So another thing to mention is the discount I spoke of earlier. And yeah, the discount, I believe they have a 10% off your first order if you give them your email or something like that. So I took advantage of that, gave my email, got my coupon code. I got 10% off. I ordered kind of everything I needed in one shot that I thought I would need. And yeah, I got my 10% off. So that helps. That helps a lot. It at least covers the tax. And I think it was free shipping also. But check out their website for more information. Again, I have no affiliation with them. Just a great product. And hopefully going to do some more videos like these where I just kind of bring you guys some products that I've heard about, done some research on, and I really like. You know, it's just, whenever you find a good quality product that serves a purpose, I think it's important to share it with others because it might save them some time in doing the research, and I already did it. So, but again, if you're looking for, let me say one last thing. So, I kind of told you what my purpose for this was. I have another chest rig by another company, and I actually can't remember the name of it offhand right now, but that one is more set up for shit hit the fan kind of scenario with AR mags, some different kind of gear. It's kitted out a little differently. It's something that, it's like, oh shit, the zombies are here, and you grab it. It's got a lot of the stuff that you need to at least kind of get by. More of a survival kind of chest rig. Again, that's not the purpose of this one. So I have a shit hits the fan chest rig hanging up ready to go, and then I have this is going to be more of, like I said, as embarrassing as it may be, it's more of like a kind of a man purse outdoor kind of a thing. And I think it's good. I'm kind of excited to use it and try it out. But I'll keep you all posted and hopefully do a follow-up video letting you know after using this a bunch of times how it's held up and my thoughts on actually the practicality of it in the field. So there you go. Fulltang Tactical Pioneer Chest Rig. Check out their website. Great product. And that's it for now. Again, thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you like the video. And there's more to come for Tailgate talk in the future, more products. So stay tuned. Thank you.